What's going on, everybody? Carmine here, and this is going to be a very short review of Star Wars Episode 6 of Rebels. And I gotta say, this episode was meh, very meh. I'll say it now before I go through the whole thing. I would give it a 2.5 out of 5, and the reason is, it had potential, but nothing really came to fruition. I thought it was a bad, fillerish type episode. It starts off with some nice action. Visuals are actually starting to grow on me a little, though I still wish it had more animated instead of terrible CGI. The music was good, as always, but there was so little going on that it was just boring. Basically, the crew gets some intel on some shipments, but due to Ezra, Chopper, and Zeb goofing around, the smaller ship gets a fuel leak and the female crew members are stuck on an asteroid base trying to get the shipment with creatures trying to eat them that are actually hate the light. So, the potential here was a bit of drama between Sabine and Hera that never really gets enough steam to keep you interested. Hera and Kanan are obviously running the show, but we've come to find out that some of the crew have been left out on all the details. All they know is that deals are being made to where they profit while making the Empire suffer a little. Sabine wants to be giving more trust, but Hera isn't ready to spill the beans just yet on their whole plan. We also get a nice little peek into Sabine's backstory. She was in the Imperial Academy on Mandalore, but the whole time I was wondering if Disney scrapped all the cool Mandalorian storyline during the Old Republic. I know the Clone Wars CGI show Mandalorian plot is now canon, but I'm curious of how much the Old Republic timeline is still canon, considering Darth Bane was an expanded universe during the Old Republic timeline thing, but they brought him into the new storyline in the Lost episodes, so I'm a little confused on that. But that aside, I did not like this episode. It seems like the entire thing was a setup for the next week or something that really doesn't sit well, and I wasn't that fond of it. I understand that not everything can be a home run, but even the diehard Star Wars fans, or even Star Wars Rebels fans, have got to admit that this was a miss. It wasn't that great. And yes, I understand this is a children's show. I'm reminded that every time it comes on with the Disney logo, but even children's television shows have some level of conflict, and here it was brushed off. Other than her love of being artistic and her helmet, Sabine doesn't really seem like an interesting character or someone that's set aside from the other characters. Hopefully they explore her backstory a bit more than in tidbits, and hopefully we get more in the following episodes than just filler. Overall, 2.5 out of 5. The episode wasn't that entertaining, the action barely holds it up, but it comes up short with any real story or much of anything else. Plus, I don't know if the executive producers know this, but the whole Three Stooges thing with Ezra, Chopper, and Zeb are just really dumb, and not even children give a shit. I mean, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.